Ladies and gentlemen, this is Lions Den with another news and commentary. You know, I've been doing stories of police brutality cases. I've been doing stories about police-involved shootings of unarmed black people in this country. But I've never seen anything disgusting in my life, right? So this article comes from TMZ. A 35-year-old black man was ran over. That's right, intentionally ran over by a sheriff's deputy in Kansas City, Kansas. Lionel Walmack, 35 years old. He's also a former police detective. His wife is still a police officer, and his family, and the rest of his family, got police ties, law enforcement ties. But it doesn't matter if you're a black man in America. They don't even care if you have a badge or not. You're still a black man in America. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna play this video. This is from TMZ. Unfortunately, you can't see the video because of the copyright infringement they do, but you will hear the audio of this of what happened. So I'm gonna go ahead and play it, and I'm gonna continue the rest of my commentary.
Oh shit!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. I know you didn't see the video, and again, this is from like I said, this is shout out to from TMZ. Um, to me, shows you how reckless, how sick. Hold on, y'all. Sorry about that. Hold up. Sorry about that. So this is how sick law enforcement officers really is. So let me go ahead and read this article. It says a black man who is a former police officer himself is suing a Kansas deputy who ran him over with his patrol truck. He believes this dramatic dash cam video proves his civil rights were violated. Lionel Walmack filed a federal suit Thursday claiming he was surrounded by 4 cop cars during the August traffic stop. Walmack said he was so frightened by the number of Kiowa County Sheriff's deputies responding for a simple traffic stop that he took off running into an open field. The dash cam footage shows Deputy Jeremy Rodriguez giving chase in his patrol truck and eventually driving right over Walmack. Walmack, who was a police detective in Kansas City, claims he intentionally complied when he was pulled over by one patrol vehicle, presenting a valid driver's license and registrations and proof of insurance. This is Lionel Walmack, y'all. This is what he looked like. Walmack said 3 more sheriff's deputy vehicles arrived. He feared for his life. He described it as a fight or flight moment, and took off running into the field. Walmack suing Rodriguez for excessive force, claiming his civil rights were violated when he got hit by the truck. He said he suffered serious injuries to his back, pelvis, right knee, ankle, and foot. I'm gonna stop you right there. He's lucky to be alive, number one. And number two, why is Deputy Rodriguez should have been fired and arrested for attempted murder? That was attempted murder. And then this is attempted vehicular homicide on top of that. But yet he's still on the force, and I'm definitely going to explain to you why in a second. It says he and his attorney believe Rodriguez should be criminally charged for the incident. And ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the TMZ article. See, y'all, what is happening is that, and one thing that TMZ didn't show y'all of the sheriff in this case has refused to even terminate him, and arrested him, because that is attempted, not only is attempted murder, but this is an attempted vehicular homicide. And this guy could have died that night. He could have been killed. And luckily, he suffered from minor injuries, but that guy could have been killed that night. But see, y'all, I mean, he was a former police officer himself. I'm talking about Lionel Walmack, a former police officer. His wife is still currently working as a police officer. His family members have law enforcement ties. But that doesn't matter if you're a black man or a black woman in America. It doesn't matter if you have a badge or not. And so Lionel Womack complied to this deputy, and still you got multiple deputies surrounding him. And what can a black person do? Now, I know some of y'all who, quote unquote, Blue Lives Matter and All Lives Matter would say, well, if he wouldn't have run, then he wouldn't get hit by a truck. That is the most sickest thing I've ever seen in my life. Because the thing is, Rodriguez, the deputy that did it, he wanted him dead. He intentionally ran him over. He using his truck as a weapon to ran him over. And again, that's attempted vehicular homicide as well as attempted murder. Because again, he could have been killed. Luckily, he just suffered from minor injuries and everything else, and he'll be all right. But it shows you, y'all, how crazy police officers really are. And so the thing of it is, again, like, yes, him and his family he's the former detective. His wife is currently a police officer. His family members have law enforcement officer ties. I believe two of his aunts are police dispatchers. Another one who's a police officer. But either way, it doesn't matter if you're a black person or a black man in America. It doesn't matter, because colors matter. And again, by showing this sheriff defending and protecting this deputy from intentionally charged and fired, it shows you what kind of police department they're running. So y'all let me know what you think about this. I mean, this is sick, y'all. This is really sick. That black man could have died. He could have died that night. All because of a deputy hate the fact that he ran from him. And at the end of the day, it shows you how crazy these law enforcement officers really are. How you going to use a police truck to ran a man over? Really? And again, he could have died, but luckily he didn't. And I'm glad that he filed a lawsuit against this department. So y'all let me know what y'all think. Like, click, subscribe, and remember to click the notification bell for all the news and commentary. With that being said, this is Lions Den signing off. Deuces.